now that we've officially entered the second phase of version 3.5, the big question is, how many Astrites can we actually save as a completely free-to-play player before version 3.6 arrives? We're getting closer and closer to version 3.6 featuring Qingxiao and Jingran, and as of today we're only 21 days away from the update. That's actually kind of crazy, and it feels like 3.5 just came out, but 3.6 is going to be here before we know it. So in today's video, we're going to count every single source of Astrite you can get starting from today all the way up until version 3.6 goes live. We'll be looking at all the limited time events, recurring rewards, endgame resets, and basically every source of Astrites that's available during the second half of version 3.5. Hopefully this gives you guys a better idea of how many pulls you have saved up before Qingxiao and Jingran finally arrives. Wait, quick question. How many Astrites do you guys currently have saved up? Are you saving everything for Qingxiao or Jingran, or are you guys planning to spend them on the current phase 2 banners instead? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's get into it. The first source of Astrite is of course our daily missions. So from today until version 3.6 releases, we have exactly 21 days left. Since daily missions gives us 60 Astrite every single day, completing them every day until the update gives us a total of 1,260. That's already almost 8 free pulls from just logging in and spending a couple minutes doing your dailies. Now of course, if you have Lunite Subscription, your total goes up by quite a lot. On top of your daily reward, Lunite Subscription gives you around 90 Astrites every single day. Over the next 21 days, that adds up to 1,890 additional Astrites. That's almost 12 extra pulls just from the Lunite Subscription alone. Now with that aside, we've got weekly activities. You can earn up to 160 Astrites every week, along with some upgrade materials. And since we have roughly 3 weeks left before version 3.6, that's another 480 Astrites added to our total. Now let's move on to the limited time events, because these are going to boost our pull count even more. Starting with the brand new events that arrive with the second phase of version 3.5. The first event is Virtual Crisis, which actually released on July 30th. By fully completing the event, you'll earn around 500 Astrites along with a bunch of materials as well. So honestly, 500 Astrites is a pretty nice amount for a single event. And next up, we've got the Lolo campaign, which starts on August 6th. As usual, you'll get the 5 free pulls, but more importantly, you'll also be able to earn around 400 Astrites completely free to play. Just keep in mind that this event takes a few days to finish, since there's a limited number of stamps you can collect each day. The last event worth mentioning is the web event. This one is already available starting July 30th, and while it isn't anything huge, it still gives you another 100 Astrites. It's not a massive amount by itself, but hey, every Astrite counts. So if we add everything together, 100 Astrites from web event, 400 from Lolo campaign, and 500 Astrites from Virtual Crisis, that gives you a total of 1,000 Astrites available from the brand new phase 2 events alone. Most of version 3.5's biggest events actually launched during the first phase, and a lot of them are still available right now. So if you haven't completed those yet, you'll actually end up with quite a bit more Astrites than what we're counting in today's video. So after adding together our daily missions, weekly activities, and all of the second phase events, we're currently sitting at 2,740 Astrites as a free-to-play player. Alright, with all that covered, let's move on to one of the bigger sources of Astrites, the endgame modes. If you're able to clear these consistently, they're gonna make up a huge chunk of your savings before 3.6. First off, it's the Tower of Adversity. We recently got a brand new reset, and as of today, there's still around 20 days remaining before it resets again. So if you haven't completed the current tower yet, you can still pick up another 800 Astrites completely free to play. Next up is Whimpering Wastes. This mode is expected to reset on August 3rd, which is only a few days away. If you're able to fully clear it once it resets, that's another 800 Astrites added to your savings. Finally, we have the Fantasies of Thousand Gateways. This mode gives you around 160 Astrites every week, and since we've got roughly 3 weeks left before version 3.6, that's around another 400 Astrites you can earn. So altogether, the endgame modes gives us 800 Astrites from Tower of Adversity, 800 Astrites from Whimpering Wastes, and 480 Astrites from Fantasies of Thousand Gateways. That comes to a total of 2,080 Astrites just from the endgame modes alone. Honestly, that's a pretty solid amount if you're able to clear everything. Now let's go over a couple smaller sources that are still worth counting. First, we've got the phase 2 character trials. Since there are 2 featured characters, you'll be able to grab another 40 Astrites just by completing both trial stages. Not a huge amount, but again, every single pull counts. So we're adding adding it to the total. The last thing we should count is the version 3.6 live stream. Live stream is expected to happen shortly before the update goes live, giving us our first proper look at everything coming in version 3.6. And just like every live stream, we'll also get the usual redemption codes with around 300 Astrites. That's another easy 300 Astrites before the update even drops. Now that we've gone through pretty much every source of Astrites available before version 3.6, let's see the final numbers actually look like. If you're completely free to play, you can earn up to 5,160 Astrites before 3.6 arrives. And remember, that's only counting the brand new content and the upcoming resets. If you also have the Lunite subscription, you can add another 1,890 Astrites on top of that. That brings your total up to around 7,050 Astrites before version 3.6. That's a pretty solid amount of pulls you can get towards Qingxiao, Jingran, or whoever you're planning to save for next. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Who are you planning to spend these pulls on? Are y'all going all in for Qingxiao, maybe Jingran, or are you already skipping both and saving for other future characters? Let me know down in the comments because I'm honestly curious to see what everyone's planning. We've got a lot of exciting characters coming over the next few patches, and as always, I'll be covering all the latest news, guides, leaks, and of course these pull count videos every single patch. If these videos has helped you out in any sort of way, please leave a sub. It'll really help me out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.